Hello Cancer, this is your November reading for 2016 for Cancer. Okay, if you're new to my channel, this channel, my spirit guide, does not sugarcoat any readings here. It is not a Mills and Boons kind of love novel here. We, as my spirit guide and myself, we help people who need spiritual guidance. Okay, so we do tend to delve into the real nooks and crannies and about real life. Okay, so if you're looking for some sort of fantasy here, although it's very, very positive, very spiritual, and spiritual to get you onto the right path here, to get you onto the right path. Very positive in a sense of spiritual, you know, spiritual enlightening and enlightenment. But as in my readings, my spirit guide is very black and white. She can be quite brutal. She can be, my readings can be very uncut here, can be very close to the bone and quite honest to real life situations. Spiritually, the universe is reaching out to people who need that nudge back onto the spiritual path here that they're meant to be on. Okay, and that is very, very positive, very powerful. Okay, so that's if you're new to my channel. If you're not new to my channel, you know exactly what these readings are about. Okay, and I just want to say thank you so much for all your support and you know, all your subscribes, shares and likes, and you know, all of your support here. Okay, so Cancer, the way I'm doing this reading, I do my readings in layers, and I have already put the first layer down here, which is like the basic layer, which is a superficial layer, the base of the reading actually, which is the oracle cards. First, I'll show you the oracle cards here. I've got here quite a number of cards here, and on top of that I use the tarot, which goes way deep and goes into inroads of this reading, and gets very deep, and it's like on layers. Okay, if you understand that. And then after that I use the angel cards, the angel blessing cards, to bless this reading, to give the right influence here. I've been blessed by the angels, okay, and the divine. Okay, if I need any more cards, I will, you know, get some more cards out. Okay, so all of this is very positive, very well-meaning, and pointing you in the right direction. None of this is negative. If you feel it's negative, you need to go to another reader where it's a lot more superficial. I'm not saying that other readers are superficial, but mine aren't. Okay, so I shall get along with the reading, Cancer. Okay, I'm going to just interpret the first layer first, and then we go deeper, as I said. It's like going to inroads. So I've got best of friends, curiosity, which is on top of that, true, decide, exercise, family culture, and relax, everything's okay, be thankful, let go of stress, wish upon a star, light, try something new, and imagine, and simplicity. Okay, I'm not really picking anything up yet, where this is going. I do feel that, I do get a sense of you always wanting to please everyone here by being very kind. By being very kind. You want to please. for whatever reason, you've learnt this through your childhood or your family. You've always wanted to please everybody. Right, let's go with deeper to this, okay? Spirit guide, can you take this deeper of this first layer of the oracle? Can you take this deeper, please? A deeper meaning here, spiritually, so we go on to the correct path here spiritually. I'm getting while I'm shuffling this, you keep everything very simplified. Whether it's not simplified and it's very complicated, and whether it's a total mess in some senses, you try to keep things all very simplified. I don't know why you do that. There's a reason you do that. And you do this through kindness. Keeping everybody happy and yeah. Okay. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll have a look why you do this. I'm not saying there's anything bad about being kind, but maybe there's a reason behind what you do. So this is like November, okay? This is a November, and that flew out, that card there flew out. Well, that seems to be an important... Okay. Okay, well, gosh. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Whew, that's quite heavy. Okay. Okay, Cancer. This is November reading. We'll conclude why this has come into the November reading. Okay. Take us deeper into this reading, please, Spirit Guide. Take us deeper into this reading. Take us deeper into this reading. Spiritually, soulfully, spiritually speaking. Take us deeper. There's some protection here, protection of your family, I feel. You felt this has been a burden when you was growing up. Oh, in your life, you still carry that, having to be the adult. Even when you was a child, you was an adult. Okay, Cancer. The first card I've got here is Best of Friends. You've always portrayed this outer exterior. This will give us a message for November, okay? This is going towards a spiritual path here in November. You've always wanted to be everybody's best friend. That's how you've always portrayed yourself. We've got the best of friends, but underneath that, why you've done that, I don't know, because you underneath you've not been that happy. You've portrayed on the surface you want to be everybody's best friend, confident, but underneath you've kind of neglected yourself here, I feel. I feel you've been an adult, even in childhood. I feel maybe you was the eldest child here, male or female, and you've had to protect the family because there's been... or you've been given that responsibility for whatever reason. There may have been dysfunction in your family. Anyway, there's an invitation. So you're there with this, who you are, for whatever reason, who you are, okay. These dynamics here of who you are and why you've had to be this adult in your family. Here you are, the best of friends with everybody, and curiosity here. There's a curiosity about people. There's a curiosity about people. Why they are like they are. It's an extreme curiosity. You know, why they are like they are. You want to delve. Why they are like... I feel your childhood may have been... You've lost some identity somewhere. Part of your childhood, your innocence was taken away. I feel because you had to be an adult. So now you're left with this curiosity of trying to understand why people have these identities. It's just a bit bizarre. Yeah, you may say, I'm not like that. Yes, I have had to be grown up, you know. But I do feel that you extremely, I'm picking up not all of you, Cancerians. You extremely project kindness and understanding and everybody's shoulder to cry on. When yourself, you're deep down, you're unhappy because you feel like a large chunk of your childhood was taken away because you had to become this adult. And now you're curious of what makes other people who they are. I don't know, there's a bizarre... You kind of examine people, a curiosity of characters and who they are, it seems to be. Yeah, so anyway, there's this invitation here, whatever this invitation is. You know, you are true to this... whatever, I feel like a family invitation. You're true to this invitation. You're true to this family. You put on that you're everybody's friend, everybody's best friend. You've always been like that, you know. And there's a kind of a protection of your family here. Again, I feel, you know, we've got like the family culture and, you know, the past there, the children there. You may have lost some of your childhood because you've had to be the adult in some capacity here. Now this is this invitation, and there's all this in the mix. You've got this best friend persona here, and you're going to this gathering or this family invitation, and you feel hollow inside. You're examining your other family, wondering who the hell you are deep down, and you're examining all your other members of your family and seeing them as whole people who's found their path in life, and they seem to be very directional. They know where they're going, although you've got this persona that you know who you are, you know what, you know, you're everybody's best friend. Deep down there's a little hollow part of you, and you're trying to, you know, this is part of you trying to work out what makes other people. It's all very deep, I know. It's like you got left out here. Okay, spiritually, my spirit guide is saying you may have got left out in favour of younger siblings, and you feel like you've missed out on something. I feel you've had to be an adult here, which is... and this is true. We have the True card here. This is where your family, your parents have dishonoured you, true. because you have been treated like an adult from a very young age. Like, you've always said if you complained about something, you've said that the reply that you've had during your younger years is that, oh, don't be so pathetic, you know, you've got younger brothers and sisters that need you, and we have to deal with that kind of thing. So your needs were brushed aside. Your identity was brushed aside. So yeah, we've got your decision, you've got a toxic family here, you've got a toxic family, and you're deciding, although you've got this toxic family, you're deciding that you are protected part of this family by your kindness, by being everybody's best friend, by being the adult here. So, you know, you're still this persona, although behind all of this persona is you feeling as if you missed out somewhere. Okay. I don't know why we've got the King of Pentacles exercising power here. Maybe this is your father. Now, your father may come up as the King of Pentacles, and he's always been immature. Even if he's going into his 80s and 90s, he's always had an immaturity. And I feel you've protected that. You've protected your father. You do love your father, but you've had power, I feel. Or you wanted power over your father to give you more love and attention. But I do feel with this, your father looked at you as the adult and you as the child. Your father looked at you as an adult and you as a child. So this is where you are, this person of kindness to everyone. And there's a large part of you that you feel that's been deprived. Okay. So this is confusing to you because you go to this family, this toxic family, this family gathering, and you've been invited, and you think, oh, okay, I've got to put on this persona again that I'm like the head of the family here that controls everything, the adult here, more adult than my own father, more adult than my own mother, and I'm going and I'm taking over this. And this is, you've got this. And it's unfair that you've had to carry this over many years. But there you are, you've been invited to this in November. You do feel that, I don't know, it's very toxic this. We've got you, you know, going to this, you know, family gathering, and you're holding on to your heart here. You're holding on to your heart, and it says relax, everything's going to be okay. You kind of do that anyway, I don't know why. And it says be thankful. I kind of think be thankful for this family, because we've got the Hierophant here. You do tend to cling on to the past here. You do cling on to the past. You may feel resentful that, you know, that you've had to be this adult in this family. But in November it's saying, let go of this stress, let go of this stress for once, okay? Let go of this, having to be the adult. Let go of this. And it's saying, you know, because when you hold on to this, like you're holding on to the past here of this being the adult here, what you resent, and you feel like you've missed out on something because your younger siblings was fulfilled with the love that you should have received. There's like a big gaping hole, and you take it out of your other members of the family. So what Spirit is saying, when you go to this family gathering, you cannot keep, spiritually speaking, you cannot keep meeting with your family who you do love and having this feeling of this gaping hole that should have been, you know, because you had to be the parent here, and observing everybody else as being complete, and you're wondering what makes them their identity, when part of your identity was just being this adult that was kind and helpful. And so it's saying, let go of this, let go of this stress. You don't have to be like that anymore, you know. You know, because it brings sadness. People feel this, your family feel this. When they see you, they feel guilty. You know, your family feel guilty. Your other siblings feel guilt because you were the adult, and they can't change that now. They can't change that. And you look to these other siblings like you're above them. You're above them, and you're looking down at them. And it's not. It can come across as narcissistic. I'm not saying all of you here. You may have a little bit of narcissistic traits here because your parents put you above the rest of the family as an adult when you wasn't an adult. Okay, so that really was a disadvantage, because as you know, that you've now become above, feeling that you're above everyone, looking down at everyone, when really you've got big, you know, you've got gaps that weren't fulfilled, that should have been fulfilled in your upbringing. Okay. So it's saying, let go of this, because when people like your other siblings that love you, see you, they feel fearful, because that's the persona that you give out, is that you're above them, that you, not in a like I'm above you kind of, but it is slightly narcissistic in a way, because you've been placed in that position. You know, so you're looking down and saying, I am the adult in this family. I'm the one that controls this family. And partly comes across as narcissistic, really. And spiritually saying, you need to let go of this, because your family see you and they're fearful of this. There's part of you that's helpful, loving, caring, and it comes across as covert. You know, you're giving and you're loving and you listen to people, but also you've got this persona that looks down on people, and I am the one that is the adult here, not you. I don't think you mean to do it. I just feel that this is, you've felt like you've had to be the adult because your parents have always been immature, and you know, you do excel them in maturity and emotional maturity, but you've you've built up this character that's quite, people are fearful over, you know, and your siblings and people close to you shouldn't feel fearful over you. They should feel comfortable and spiritually open with you, and spiritually, you know, vulnerable with you. But they don't. They think, oh God, you know. So spiritually speaking, the universe is saying here that you need to let this go. If you know, because you desperately do want to be close to your family. You do love them. Deep down, you all love each other here. You do. But because of this persona you've taken on over the years, and it's not serving anyone now, because everybody's adults, it's not serving. You know, yes, it did serve when you was younger, where you had to look after your younger siblings. Okay, it did serve a purpose then, but now it doesn't serve a purpose, apart from coming across as quite narcissistic. So it's saying, for you to become close to your family, you need to let this go spiritually. Spiritually speaking, you shouldn't have, sorry, I've got something in my eye. Spiritually thinking, you shouldn't have been put in this position of the adult. And spiritually speaking, the divine is saying that, I don't know why my eyes itching like crazy. Spiritually speaking, that sorry, I don't know if that means something. Spiritually speaking, that means that it's a block between the love between you and your siblings. And spiritually, they don't want that block there. They want you to move that block. It's not necessary anymore. It's not serving you, you know, because you'll end up alone with no siblings, because you put you put this front of kindness, helping people, but you also put this front of this persona, I am above you, I'm in control, I am. And spiritually speaking, they want you to let go of that, because they want you to find that spiritual love between you and your, you and your family. They want you to find that again. Okay. Or define that again. So we've got this, because life's getting too short, and we've got this meeting here of family members, and it's saying, let this go, let it go. This is all brought about being toxic in this. It's all in the mix of this, and Spirit is saying, let this go, for goodness sake, let it go. Let it go. Why are you hiding? We've got wish upon a star. You could have the best family here. You could have the closest family that, you dream about. You could have this. If you let this hidden side of you go. It's saying, have a new approach. Have a new approach here. Let this go, this being the adult. Have a new approach in this family gathering, which is coming up in November. I see you travelling towards this. There's a journey here. But you need a new approach. If you want the family that you've always wanted, I feel you need a new approach. Let go of this control thing. And this is the light that's going to be shed on this. You want this spiritual family. You want this soulful family. You don't want this toxic family no more. And the light of this is that you've just concentrated on materialistic of being the best, being above everyone. This is where this has led you. Having to be the adult in this family when you shouldn't have has pushed you into the dynamics of you having to be better than the rest of your family. And that's the light that's shed on this, but it's very shallow. Very shallow. It's not meaningful. It's not meaningful. And so you do imagine you're wondering why you've not got that lovely, soulful, close family here. And the reason is, you are contemplating, soul searching about this. Why haven't I got this family? You're partly to blame here that you put this block up. It's not your fault, actually, Cancer. All of this is not your fault. It stems back to when you had to be the adult here. So this isn't your fault why you've maintained this persona. But spiritually, that spirit is saying this is not serving you anymore, being like this, You feel like, everybody are fearful to visit you, to come, to fearful to be in presence with you, because you're always above them, and they don't feel they can connect with you on a spiritual deep level because of this block. So why this has come up spiritually is because you've got this meeting. You know, life's getting too short now, and this has gone on for too long, and it's really coming in here, spiritually guiding you to drop this, to let this go. It's not serving you. You know, you're putting a block up to be deeply connected to your family. This control here, it says drop this control. It's not serving you anymore. Yes, so I'm repeating myself, yes it was years ago, but not anymore, not anymore. And you want to get what you should have had years ago. You want a close family unit. And you're part of the reason why this is not happening, and you don't realise that. And spiritually speaking, they're saying that in November you need to drop this. You're going to see a family that love you, you love them, but you put this persona block up, who everybody fears this. Spiritually speaking, say drop this bloody persona. And allow people in, allow people to connect with you. Don't feel that, you know, for some reason you come across as this narcissistic, covert narcissist. Although you don't realise that, and you think, no I don't, I'm just caring, you know. But it comes across as like that, you know. And it says to drop this and just be who you are. And in fact, in some senses you don't know who you are because you've always had to be the adult. The spiritual guidance here is that you need to drop this. You need to drop this because people are avoiding you in that sense. And in November it's saying life's too short, and you're going to come together with, you know, this family get together or something like that, and you need to drop this and just connect together again, because life's too short. Life's too short. Life's too short. So Spirit is saying just keep it very simple. Simplify your connections from now on. If you simplify instead of making it into this complicated stew, people will become close to you. And I do feel you're realising this now. I do feel that this is, you know, we've got the light here that, you know, maybe, you know, you've concentrated on very superficial things when really that doesn't matter, and it's all about connections with people. I do feel you're realising that, and November is your chance here to do that. Okay. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is the simplicity of this. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I am depicting that on top of the simplicity card. Is that you can't help, you've got the flattery card, it's flattery. So you're going to keep it simple, simplify it and flatter people. You know, instead of being in control like this and coming across as a narcissistic, covert narcissist, you're going to come across as caring, simplify everything and flatter people. You know, I feel you've realised this, that you've been like this. It's doing you no service, it's doing you a disservice. You want connection, you want the soulful connection, you want what's missing from your past, you want that soulful connection with your family, and you realise now that, okay, I have been part of that problem, and in November I'm going to drop that, and I'm going to be simple, make my, you know, be more simplified rather than being the one that's better than everybody else, the one that is academically more more powerful than everybody else, that is the more adult, the more grown up in the family, the more sensible one in the family, the more whatever it is here that you do, you're going to drop it. You're going to drop it. It's doing you no service. You're going to become more simplified, because life's about love. Life's about connections and spiritual connect. Not about money. Not about academia. Not about who's got the best car, who's got the best house, who's got the best what. Life is spiritually. Life is about spiritual love. Spiritual love, yeah. And I feel you're already realising this, and you're going to make this opportunity of this meeting in November to drop that and find that spiritual love back into your extended family. And you're going to, instead of being opposing, you're going to be flattering and simplified, okay? And that's going to bring, there's lots of changes in these family dynamics. In November, for a lot of people, I feel like this is coming up a lot for a lot of signs, is because we get to, I guess it's Christmas and it's bonfire night for England, isn't it? And it's Halloween, and it's where people get together for gatherings, and it's all that, and you feel that your family's been split from these, but you're going to bring this together, and it's going to be quite a pleasant gathering, and you're going to enjoy it, but you're going to let things go, you're going to drop things, okay? And, you know, it's like life's too short, that kind of thing. Okay, that's your reading, Cancer. Sending you lots of love and lots of healing with this, okay? It's not your fault at the end of the day. You've kind of been, you know, this has been your responsibility for years, but drop it. You don't need it anymore. Just be you, okay? Okay, sending lots of healing, lots of love here to you, okay? If you'd like a personal reading of anything that you know that you feel, anything, your love life, your you know, your family life, your working life, your career, your business life, anything that you need guidance on, please, please email me. My email address is down here, okay? And we'll see if we can nudge you, me and my spirit guide can nudge you onto the correct path here, so that you can find a spiritual meaning to life, yeah? Love from the divine, okay? Okay, I just want you to know that to support my channel, I rely on personal readings and donations, and to keep this going, this channel. And I am a bit embarrassed that I have to ask this, but if you'd like to support my channel and make a donation, I will in exchange give you, not give you, I will enter you into a raffle. You see, I don't expect anything for nothing, although these videos are a free service. So if you'd like to give a donation, please email me, okay, and I will enter you into the raffle. That I have a raffle, and it's a really nice prize actually. You know, if you want to find out about the prize, I've put a video on my channel explaining what you would receive if you win the raffle, okay? So lots of love, lots of blessings, okay, and you take care. All right, bye bye.